Hey guys, welcome back. It is Four Towers Films here with
Doug 218. What's going on, guys?
it is Thursday and another recap episode of Big Brother Canada Season 7, episode number 28. We are nearing the end, guys. This was the last Wednesday POV episode and a special eviction episode. So we are now down to 3.
Final 3.
But before we get there, we have to tell you what happened. So, as usual, start off with a recap of what happened last time. Who got nominated, that Dane nominated Adam and Kira. And Adam wasn't too happy about that. But he kind of understood because he knows that Anthony and Dane are pretty close.
Yeah.
And Dane kind of put it that because he didn't put him up and he didn't vote him out,
Yeah.
that he would nominate him. So he's sticking to his word that he would nominate him if he kept him. So Adam understands that, but it's kind of uneasy, and he's thinking, "Yeah, no, are they actually going to keep me? You know, we've done it, the final 4 or the final
Now
4."
I'm feeling unsure.
But there's things, I guess, that maybe how they're acting toward him that he's now unsure whether they're going to keep him to final 3 and then make a run for the finals, like just the 3 of them.
Well, you know what? I kind of... It makes sense, you know? Like, yeah, if they're being sketchy or whatever, you're going to be kind of suspicious and, you know, and...
Well, because you kind of do, I think, get an inkling of something's going on, that they'll talk to differently, or they don't talk, like they'll be talking and then they stop talking the minute you come in the room. And that'll actually happen kind of with Kira and Anthony and Dane. And I think she misunderstood because what they were talking about was actually what they were talking about when she came in the room. So they were talking about getting rid of Adam and like the POV and all that. And they actually were talking about that. And she came in and they just continued the conversation. They didn't change. But she, I guess because I stopped when she came in.
Well,
and I guess she thought maybe they changed the conversation.
Well,
but they actually didn't.
You got to think, though, that has been kind of a synonymous thing. Like,
yeah.
Groups of them are together and they're talking, and all of a sudden, whoever they're targeting walks in, and they suddenly...
They stop talking, they change the conversation mid-sentence.
So
I guess they thought that's what they had done, what the guys had done. And so she goes, "Okay, but you don't have to pretend. Like, you know, if you want to talk, I'll just leave." And so Anthony didn't like that too much. So he actually followed her
and took offense to
that. And saying, you know, we've been straight up with you, and we saved you last week.
This is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing. This is actually what we're talking about. We're going with it. You know, yes, it's hard because they all like Adam, and especially the boys. They've been running with him since 20 minutes after they got in the house, but they know that nobody can beat him, and that, you know, he has a lot of friends on the jury and has played a really good game. So, and like, he took really offense to Kira.
Oh, for sure.
Saying that. And they had a bit of an argument. But I guess they solved it. You know, like, it didn't keep going on and on and on. But,
well, because he just said, you know what, this can't happen again.
Right.
This can't happen again.
This can't happen again. This
and
can't,
walked
like,
out.
You know what, dude? You've been pretty shady, so it makes sense that they're gonna think you're shady. Well, if you think about it and call you out on it. Like, Kira's never been one to be quiet about how they feel about things. So, you know, who are you to tell her or anybody that they can't call you on something that you're actually doing, you know? But anyway, it didn't really escalate into anything really huge, but... So we go into POV. Brain freeze. We go into POV. And it's like this big giant video game. But if you've ever watched any of the 80s games, or almost like a weird Super Mario Brothers type game.
With Pac-Man around it.
Like with Pac-Man around it, kind of thing. It's like a real weird collaboration type game thing where they have to find these boxes and they have to hit the buzzer and they get questioned. and they have to answer the question by answering by what house guests they're asking about. And they have to, and they crawl through all different levels through trap doors, ladders, and all this stuff.
But the thing is, certain doors only open certain ways.
Right. And one actually, Kira had I don't even think Anthony, I don't remember him finding it either. There was one room where the actual veto was it was under, you had to kind of climb up a little bit, and there was this box thing, and you had to come down through that, and she missed it, so she actually was wandering all over the place and just wondering where it is, just getting very, very frustrated and getting very upset. And so finally she's there has to be maybe there's another room somewhere, obviously, that I'm missing.
And then once that logical mind kind of kicked in and she looked at where she was standing, and it's just another room. And
then so she climbed up and noticed, yes, it was, and that's where you clicked for the veto thing to drop down. Now, it was the quickest time who actually won the veto, so she did it, but it took her a long time. Anthony also had a heck of a time trying to even finish.
He's a big guy like myself.
Yeah, he had a hard time putting himself. I mean, these were really wide openings, so he had a heck of a time getting himself around there.
The only one who
really did well
was
Dane. I mean, when he's smaller.
And he's thank God, competition for the small guy.
But yes. I think it was Dane. It was that one of the questions had dropped on the floor and he didn't see it.
Yeah.
And he was wondering where that question was. And so he's running back and forth looking for it. And he finally found it, but he thought it cost him time.
Yeah.
And that little did he know. But, and then he had a bit of trouble with one of the last questions too, because I think he had Samantha, and there was who got evicted, I think on an even day or on an even day.
He forgot one,
and he thought it was Samantha, and she actually was evicted on an uneven day, and it was actually Laura. He had to go get Laura because she was evicted on day 7 or something like that, or 4, something like that, No, 6. She was evicted on day 6, and Sam was 41. And so, but in the end, Dane actually ended up winning POV by
4 minutes.
By 4 minutes. I mean, if you think about it, Kira did better than she thought she did.
Well, she
she thought she did really bad, and Dane only beat her by 4 minutes. So
Dane beat Adam by 4 minutes.
Adam beat Adam by 4 minutes. Sorry.
Kira was almost 50.
Because Adam actually did pretty well too for a big guy.
Kira was almost 50 some odd minutes.
Well, right. And Anthony didn't even finish. So, yeah, Adam, I like Anthony, had a bit of hard time getting through things as well.
When you're a big, broad-shouldered dude and they give you a little space,
Actually, it might have been Adam who dropped the question. One of them did, but I thought it was Dane. It might have been Adam, actually. But one of them did. But it was really close between the two of them. But Dane ended up winning POV.
So Adam feels like he's got to go and talk to the boys again.
Well, because he knows Dane's not going to use it. So he knows it's still going to be Kira and him on the block. Mm-hmm. So he knows Anthony's the only vote this week. So he figures, he's thinking, they go up to the HOH room and he wants to talk to them. And he's like, so are we doing this? He asked that about 10 times. Are we doing this? Throughout, however long.
They ain't looking. They're not really looking at him. They're
because up until that point, they said yes, they're doing this. Yes, the 3 of them are going to go. They basically made it. They did what they wanted to do. The 3 of them have made it to the final 3. Mm-hmm. And so then, when he still had a weird inkling, so he goes up, and they're not saying anything to him. Anthony won't even look at him. Dane's looking at him, but he has this deer in the headlights kind of look. Mm-hmm. He's looking back and forth to Anthony,
help me out, dude.
So, because Anthony's not answering him, obviously Adam gets that they're not keeping him. And goes, you're evicting me? And basically Dane says, we can't beat you in the final 3. So, obviously Adam gets very upset.
Oh.
And he starts crying. And just he's I think shocked, but also very upset that they were going to kick him loose.
Yeah.
So.
And
it gets them crying too.
And Dane, you can see like he's really close to Adam, but it's like he said, once this guy gets starting to feel uncomfortable with anything, he kicks it into another level.
Yeah, he does.
And it's like, I gotta get rid of him, but it's breaking my heart that I'm taking this guy's dream. This is what he wanted. He wanted to be here, and
right. But Dane also knows his best shot to win is not against Adam, because he knows Adam would get more votes than him.
Yeah.
So he kind of knows that he's got a better shot against Anthony and Kira than he does against Adam, because they both won as many comps.
Yeah.
They both were strategic. Let's face it, they're the ones who drag the pretty boys at the end, really, if you think about it. Because they actually made good friendships and made a lot of the decisions. So.
But while all this was going on, they jumped over to the jury
house.
And it's kind of that slow motion party, dancing
kind of
around.
Cheesy, but funny.
it was, it was nice to see a bit of comedy and amongst all this seriousness. And Mark's rolling up, and they're like, "Well, I hope it's not Kira,
Well, Samantha didn't think it would be. Actually, Samantha didn't think they would get rid of Kira, so it wasn't. And Mark shows up, and they're all pretty happy that it's Mark.
That was the
well, because at this point, they still don't think Mark's part of that four-guy alliance, even though Adam told, I think, both Samantha and Corey as they left that there was a four-guy alliance, and even named who they were. So why at this point are you still not thinking Mark's part of that alliance?
Well, and then...
Did you forget what Adam said?
Then Esty asked him, like, were you part of this? And he's like, yes.
Yes, and he says from 20 minutes after they got in the house. So they're like, oh, how'd they feel us? And so they were mock upset, I guess. And Corey's like, Anthony lied to me. I'm so angry that he lied to me. Like, that's kind of the game.
It was the cheese factor of Mark. Now that I'm on the jury.
Oh, I can sway it to what pretty boy I want to win. I don't think you have that much sway. You didn't have much sway when you're in the house. You don't have any sway now.
Sorry, son. It might be a pretty girl that might win.
Hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully.
So
it switches back to the Big Brother house. And Adam's basically saying, I'm not going to lay down without a fight. So he goes, I have to talk to Anthony, because Anthony's the only one who has a vote this week. So he goes and talks to Anthony. He actually makes good points. And he says to him, Dane's not going to take you.
Yeah.
He's going to take the 1,000% sure way of winning, and that would be Kira.
Yeah.
Because he figures he has much better chance beating Kira than beating Anthony. So, and he basically lays it all out for him that he's not going to take you, no matter what he says. He's going to take Kira. And Anthony's thinking about it. He goes, yeah, he's making good points. And, you think that it's possible, that Adam may have swayed him and decided to take evict Kira instead. However, the eviction comes, and
he says his
speed. They both say what they're going to say, and then Anthony's because he's the only one.
Yeah.
There's no point going to the diary room to vote. So he gets up and says, that he's, been a comp beast, and he's got a lot of friends, strategy-wise, and he's a great guy, and for all those reasons, he has to evict him.
Go.
So Adam has been evicted and is on his way to the jury house. And he says to Arissa that he was kind of hurt. He didn't think that they would do this. He figured that they would stay loyal and they'd go to the final three together. And I said to Doug Tweeteen, they kept Mark. Yeah. What was your first clue? They weren't going to be loyal to you.
You're gonna go one way or another.
Exactly.
Dane, you could really see the emotion in Dane's face when,
as
Adam left. But
you can see they all were close. Like Like Dane even said multiple times he didn't want to do it.
But he's got it.
But he's got to because he
Yeah.
figures he doesn't really have a lot of a good chance to win against him. So that's why he did it. So next week is the two.
Tonight.
Oh, tonight. Yes, tonight. Sorry, it's not next week. It's tonight. It's the 2-hour season finale. And we'll find out who is going to be the winner of Big Brother Canada season 7. Who do you guys want to win? Now, if you think about it, gameplay is why Dane has played the best game. He's won most competitions, been a strategist, and has made friends and all that. You know, he lied. Anthony, to me, hasn't done much. I mean, yes, he's a fairly good talker, but what else has he done, really?
Not a lot.
Really.
And
But Kira, like she said to Adam, he had an line to help get him to the end. She did. She had to do this all on her own. So, if you think about it,
I'm going to
she
say
play a good game?
myself, she's my dark horse to win.
She was target from day 2, and even Dan acknowledged that. She
Yeah.
was target from day 2 and survived. So, you know.
So,
And if you think about it, she did try to gain people to help her. She didn't just float by this game. She did. She told Kiki different things that were ended up being the truth.
yeah.
If she'd actually listened to her. Same with Esty. But same with Corey. She tried, but nobody listened to her. They didn't believe her. So that was their fault. They're on jury now or they're home. If they had listened to her, maybe they would have the game would have been different. But
now it's in the hands of the jury. It will
one
be.
more HOH, which is usually 3-part. Because the feeds are no longer off, we can't tell you who's won the first 2 parts. So 3 parts, just like the American one, and then they'll do which is usually one's physical, one's usually like a mental kind of like puzzle kind of thing, and then the last one's usually questions. So we'll find out tonight who will be the final HOH and who they plan to take with them, the final 2. It could be $100,000
decision.
So we'll see what happens tonight, and we will inform you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell up here somewhere. or down here, depending on if you're on mobile or not.
And comment.
Don't forget to comment. Let us know who your favorite people were. Are you looking forward to if there's going to be another Big Brother Canada? I haven't heard yet. We'll let you know if it is get renewed. Hasn't been renewed yet, so hopefully it will be. Fans saved it last time, and the ratings have been pretty good for it, so maybe it'll come back. I hope so. Until tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.